The Denver housing market is definitely waking up for spring, but it's not a frenzy like we've experienced a few years ago. Buyers are active, inventory is climbing quickly, and negotiation strategy is becoming one of the biggest factors separating the homes from those that sell and those that sit on the market. Hi there, my name is Ryan Devin with the Devin team at Keller Williams, and this is another episode of what you need to know this week in Denver real estate. So let's go ahead and jump into the April 2026 numbers now that we have to look back at the month. Because there are some really important shifts happening right now in the market that I'd like to point out to you. Inventory continues to surge as more sellers are hitting the market for that prime spring selling season. So active detached inventory, so single family homes, climbed to over 6,300 homes across the Denver metro area, which is up more than 10% from the previous month. At the same time, new listings jumped to nearly 4,750 homes. So buyers suddenly have a lot more options than they had just a few months ago. But here's the interesting part. So even with more homes that are hitting the market right now, buyers are still, they're very active. Pending sales, they increased to over 3,200 homes going under contract, and closed sales also improved month over month. So that tells me that the market is moving. It's just in a much more balanced and selective way. So if I had to describe the market in a few words right now, I would call it competitive, but conditional. And meaning buyers, they're absolutely writing offers on homes, but homes need to check the right boxes. Pricing, condition, staging, photography, and location matter more now than ever, even during the ultra hot pandemic years. One of the biggest indicators of that is really the negotiation data. So about 41% of homes sold below the asking price last month. Nearly 65% of all transactions included some sort of seller concession. And those concessions averaged about $11,000. So yes, buyers are gaining leverage in many situations, especially when homes are overpriced or there's competition nearby. At the same time, this is not a weak market by any means. The average sold price actually increased to just over $792,000, and the median price climbed to $660,000. So prices are still holding strong overall, especially for homes that are positioned correctly. Another number that really stood out to me was the days on market. So the average home is taking about 35 days to go under contract, while that median days sits at about 11. And even more importantly, about 42% of homes went pending in 7 days or less. So that tells us something really important. The best homes, they're still moving quickly. Buyers, they know value when they see it. And when a property is updated, it's marketed properly, it's priced correctly, the buyers, they're stepping up fast. Showing activity also remains strong. So there were more than 77,000 showings scheduled in April across the Denver metro market. Even though total showings was down slightly from last year, the number of showings per listing has actually increased. So buyers are being more intentional and focused rather than just touring everything that's available in the market, not just every home in the neighborhood. One thing I'm also watching closely is affordability and interest rates. So the average interest rates in this report here came in around 5.68%, which is helping monthly payments improve compared to last year. That's giving some buyers confidence to jump back into the market before rates potentially shift later this year. Now, we are seeing some pressure upwards right now, so those numbers are higher. Really, the overall takeaway right now, though, is this. The Denver market is healthier and more balanced than many people really have realized. Buyers have more options, more negotiating power than they've had in years, but demand is still strong enough that sellers absolutely can succeed if they approach the market strategically. This is no longer the type of market where you can just throw a home online, expect multiple offers immediately. No. The homes winning right now are the ones with the best preparation. They're the ones with the best pricing, the best marketing strategy. So if you are thinking about buying or selling this year, especially as we're heading into the summer market, now is really the time to start building a plan instead of waiting for the headlines to tell you what to do. I'm Ryan Devin with the Devin team here at Keller Williams. If you have appreciated this video and you'd like to talk through some more information, specifically some numbers relating to your situation, I would love to have a conversation with you. Please feel free to reach out at any time. You can call or text me. My cell phone is 303-579-9428, or send me an email at ryandevin@kw.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for the next Denver real estate market update. Take care. Bye.